Why would I need Saber if I pulled for an Nexa? Ooh. Okay, I feel like there's one good thing. There's one potential good thing from what I've noticed, unless they throw like a complete fucking 380 curveball. Did I say 380, 360? Is that they're both DPS. Alright. They're both DPS. And the game that is Honkai support rail, unless I wake up and this but bitch is gonna be a support, which I mean it's not that bad since it's free, or like she is a limited destruction support, oh that would be so fucking cooked. Yeah, but at least it's the DPS. So I'm hoping that there are alternatives to like the means to an end. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are still dealing your normal, you're still building your normal teams with your normal supports and your DPS, and then she's just there as like an option. She's just there as like an option, essentially. Would that be a destruction animator? I have no idea. Imagine she's a break DPS. Why would she be a break DPS? I guess Archer will be a support. That would be actually really fucking good. If he actually is a support, I think it'll be really, really good. But it's always quite dangerous to balance around like bastard ass units in a limited collaboration event, even if this event was like completely free. Because the moment it goes away, and then you want to attract new players to your game, and if this unit was just that broken, they will always feel like very put off. Unless there's a way that people can pull for them again, somehow, like they put it in like D-Herda shop or something. I think it's just a pretty bad idea. So making them to become DPS, it does make the most sense, because you wouldn't really feel. Even if new players heard about HSR like 1 year later, right? It's like, okay, it's like a DPS, but it doesn't really change anything because like DPS is DPS. You have a lot of DPS. So yeah. What if he's a facial support? I mean, like, I heard that. I mean, if you know, you know, right? So, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be that great. What if he power creeps Tobes again? Who? Wait, I just realized something. Are they gonna have Eidolons? They never say, right? They are gonna have Eidolons. Oh, I don't know if I want to pull for Eidolons, man. I don't know if I want to pull for Eidolons. Because like, okay, a part of me is like, oh my god, if I miss this, I'm never gonna get them ever again. Okay, oh god, this is literally FOMO. This is like the magic of FOMO working on your stream right now, right? If I don't get this, I'm never getting it ever again. So if I don't get like the E1 or the E2, I'm never getting it ever again. Like the FOMO is kicking in, bro. But like another part of me is like, I don't really want to pull for like Eidolons in the DPS because like, you know, it doesn't really make for very good content or like thingamabobs anyways. So the banner is lasting multiple banners. Yeah. Okay, it's longer than the. In case you guys were just new to the stream, this banner is lasting longer than your usual length. All right, it is at least 1 patch long, if not longer, because they said it's longer than the usual banner, which is gonna be at least minimum 3 weeks. I'm hoping it's 2 patch, and then the patch after they have 1 more patch for the people to claim the free archer. I think that would be very, very nice. Imagine getting a creator at full strength where you get them, no need to E2 enjoy them. I see Eidolon so different now. Exactly. Hell Epic 7, Hell Epic 7. They are gonna do the Mibaba thing. I think 6 weeks. I mean, it's still better than 3, but if they can make it 2 patch, they'll be pretty good. Right, good luck for those pulling. Absolutely. I feel like most people will probably pull. Okay, chat, who is skipping this? Who is skipping Fate Collab? Type me if you're skipping Fate Collab. Damn, that's quite a lot of me's. Okay, I know why. Can I know why? Okay, name some reasons like the skippers, right? The skippers. Why are you guys skipping this? Because I'm just genuinely curious. Don't care about Fate. Global passive. Saving for global passive units. I don't watch Fate. I'm broke. They are gonna be power crap anyways. Save for global passive. Because of Cyrene. Save for Elysia. That's fine on 2. Look at Genshin Collab. Skipping is greedy and stupid. Cyrene. Free to play saving for finance. Mid characters. Cause who the hell is that? Archer's Twitter post mentioned he has a banner even though it's free. I think it's just the same as auto ratio, right? Okay, if Archer has a banner and he says that it's free, then there's definitely gonna be Eidolons. So for those Archer wheels, they can just pull for Archer Eidolons. So same as auto ratio. Collab doesn't change anything, they're just side grades. Nah, you said they are mid. Bro, I literally don't even know what the hell they do. I like new creators. I like new creators. Collab unit is boring. Do you think they'll have a EA server for Collab? I'm pretty sure it will always happen. We'll see what's up. Oh my god, bro. Bro, the creator server for Collab is gonna be so fucking crazy, bro. I'm gonna play like player 20. Bro, I won't even stream that week. I'll spend a whole week making 10 videos about it. I'm just kidding. They're most likely also gonna have light cones. That I feel like that does. I feel like light cones are not that bad. Because you can technically just equip them with your other units. Your other units light coins, right? Like it's definitely, it might be a downgrade. Most likely it's gonna be a downgrade. But at least it's not the end of the road. Right? It's not the end of the road to not get a light cone. And what I'm hoping is the best way out of this collab is that they are just not meta breaking, but at the same time they're not shit. Like best possible scenario is that it's a little bit like Caceres and D Herda, right? Caceres is not really out DPSing D Herda by that much, if at all, right? Same thing for like EXCALIBAAA, the power creep. I feel like the version 3 DPS, the way they scaled it, it has been pretty chill among all of the version 3 DPS. So I think it would be quite nice if she's just around the same caliber. So you're not gonna feel that she's gonna be completely fucking broken, and then you're gonna feel like FOMO and like greed and like, you know, predatory practices because she doubles Cassius damage or something, right? But at the same time, I hope that she's not gonna be as weak as like a version 1 DPS, just for the sake of, okay, it's a collab unit, they should be weak, so that even if players skip a collab unit, they wouldn't feel anything bad. Because if that is gonna be the case, then nobody's gonna be excited for collabs anymore, and it would suck that a unit that people have been waiting for is just not gonna perform as well, right? So I think the best way is just making it to be a side grade. A side grade, not an upgrade, not a downgrade, just a side grade. If you have her, sure. If you don't have her, it's like kind of whatever. You can still just run your main teams from like version 3 and everything, then things will still be okay. Yep. It's more like it's just fun. Right? I hope that they make it fun to play these units, but not like broken. I think a good example is like Yuingli. I think Yuingli is very, very fun to play, but I don't think she's like stronger than any of the version 3, but she's still very, very fun to play. Right? So to make them like fun to play, I think that would be like the best way they can treat this. Yeah, make them like Yuinglis, right? If they can be like something like Yuingli, just like introduce like brand new playstyle, but not like just destroying like the whole meta and everything. I think that would be the best way going forward. So we'll just see how we go from there. Side grade to buff blade. Yeah, I think that could work. The side grade to buff blade. Do you want Saber to be attack based or HP based? Me personally, attack base would be nice because almost every single destruction DPS that's not crit has been, that is crit has been a HP, right? Blade and Mighty, they're both HP based. So it'd be pretty nice to have like attack based destruction. Because who else is there, right? It's like Imbibitor Lune Jingliu. That's like version 1. And then we have Yuingli that's playing as like a counter. So we haven't really seen one for version 3. So I think attack would make the most sense. Because if she's gonna be like HP based, she might clash with like Mighty a bit too much. So offering a little bit more of a path to be the alternative would be quite nice. HP plus speed base, all in speed. Alright, you need a 300 speed saber or you just jump off, right? Just unplayable. Yeah, you need to roll 20 speed for like every single piece of gear, or she just completely dog shit. Yep. Because she scales with speed. Yeah, she deals more damage the faster she is. Yep. E6 saber and E6 Archer W. You need 400 crit damage saber. Defense base because Avalon. EXCALIBAAA saber team. They are light cone. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get a light cone. But I'm hoping that same thing for the units themselves. I'm hoping that the light cone, they are also side grades to existing light cones. So players aren't really that forced to pull for the signature light cones on top of pulling for the limited collab units. Because like we calculated just now, right? You're probably going to be getting from now, if you save everything, you skip both Cypher as well as a high scene, you're most likely ending up with like 80 to 90 pulls, and then 3.4 is the collab. So if they front load a little bit, you get like 30 or 40 by the end of 3 weeks, and it's longer than 3 weeks anyways. You should be able to get enough for a hard PD. You should be able to get a hard PD. Then if you are monthly, okay, that's like, I'm not even including that monthly pass, right? That was like complete free to play. You get like 60 jades a day, right? So with all the events and everything, I think most players should be able to just hard PD if the worst comes to worst, hard PD. Best case scenario though, they remove 50-50 for this banner. I feel like that would be such a... Wait, did Aloy... Was Aloy free? She was free, right? So there hasn't been a limited banner in a Hoyo game, right? Has there been a limited banner in a Hoyo game? Never. So this is the first time ever. Yeah, I think it will be quite interesting if they actually removed 50-50. But I'm guessing that's just never going to happen because it'll hurt their bottom line by too much. Yeah, because like... You know, like other gacha games, like if you want to make a comparison, right? Like this having 50-50 is balanced by the fact that the soft PD is 80 pulls, which is considerably lower compared to a lot of the other gacha games. So Epic is 120, right? 120 with no hard PD. Then like if you go Mystic Summons, that's 200 pulls. And then all the other gacha games, like if they have no 50-50, generally I think you need more to actually hit the actual PD, except for Ethereal Restart, which apparently has no 50-50, and soft PD starts at 50 pulls, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, but if they, I don't see them removing 50-50. I think it's still gonna be in place because if they do, then there's, I just don't think they will do it. It doesn't really make sense for them. Don't forget about reruns. Wait, what about reruns? I don't think reruns will ever take a priority over like a collab banner, right? Because one is like I always assume that collab banners are like a once in a lifetime, and reruns are reruns, and like you know. Oh, maybe if they really wanted to like test the players, right? They could throw in a 3B rerun. They throw in a 3B plus Herta plus Casteris rerun. Yeah, yeah, that would be kind of stinky. That would be kind of stinky. Yep, I think that would be pretty stinky. And then you had to make a choice. Then you have to make a choice, right? But I honestly think that it's not too far off from the realms of reality, because if I'm not wrong, right, the way how Collab IP works is that they have the company has to pay the IP, right? Like you have to pay the opposing IP to get their rights in order to get the events. So it's either through like a flat sum, you pay them for, like, okay, we want to collab, here's like $50 million. We want to do this collaboration, or that I take a cut. They just take a cut from like whatever much they earn from this collaboration. So if anything, I feel like the monetization might be like even more aggressive, because there's no way they do IP for like $3.99. You know, even though it's taking the free marketing for like the Fate Stay Night collab, but I feel like the Fate series is just like, it's so good. I'm pretty sure they don't even need the marketing anymore. So I'm pretty sure that the whole universe is gonna pay them, and because of that, I think they might, you know, do this kind of stuff. 3.4 multi banners on first phase. Honkai and battery and limited banner. Okay, I see. You have cooled your last cool, my man.